The Puna Pūtaiao program is a program that involves 4 schools across Christchurch with Year 10 Māori students. The program looks at the environmental impacts or impacts on our freshwater environment, agriculture and urban, in terms of the waterways that feed into Te Waihora.
The highlight was definitely getting to go out in the field and collect samples and get to do all that sort of outdoorsy stuff. Like the real biology, science kind of stuff was really cool.
The Year 10 Māori students interact with mentors, which are typically postgraduate students and undergraduate students, some of which are Māori, and they provide inspiration and a role model for those younger students to at least consider tertiary studies. They provide stories of how, or their progression through university and the opportunities that avail themselves when they're at university.
So you get things like E. coli, which is fecal bacteria from cows.
Personally enjoy going out and doing hands-on stuff out at Lake Ellesmere. It is a really good experience out there. And I guess you link the practical side of things to the theory side of things that you learn every day from a textbook. It just becomes so much more real.
The equipment here is a lot more advanced than my school, and so it's good to try out different things.
Examining the bugs, that was really fun.
The research the students carry out, although it's quite small over one day in terms of being out in the field, are real life questions, so to speak, that Naitahu and those involved in freshwater science and biology are asking in terms of the impacts of agriculture and urbanisation on our waterways themselves. So the students get to see those impacts visually in terms of turbidity. They get to measure some of those physical characteristics, dissolved oxygen, temperature, and they also get to see those impacts in terms of the invertebrates, the animal life within those waterways. Again, those are very important questions being asked, and questions of how you can actually mitigate pollution into our waterways and the benefits of restoring them back to previous states in terms of mahinga kai, being able to collect food, but also the processes and the acts of engaging to collect food.
Working in the lab has been a really nice experience, and especially when we went out to the field and collected our own samples. On our first day we had samples that the lab had already provided for us, but going and getting our own ones and pulling it apart ourselves made it more like real and special to us because it's our hard work.
I wasn't really expecting to see a lot of big caddisflies or stuff that we're actually about to fly off it. We did, which was really cool because I thought we'd just find like the little invertebrates.
It was kind of like a mission for me. I had to find out what was happening with what I had taken. Like, you can't just take something and then not know what it is and what's in it.
Well, being on campus is really cool. You get to come and check out all the resources that they've got and see like a bit of what we might get to do after school. It's cool to have a bit of insight into the future.
For many of these students, no one in their family has ever been to university. It seems to be a very far away place that maybe not be a place for them. They come in, they get comfortable, and they feel it's a place they could come to if that's their aspiration in the future.
Kia ora, ko Shania tōku ingoa. Nau mai haere mai ngā whānau o ēnei tamariki ki he Puna Pūtaiao.
It's a pleasure to open up tonight on behalf of our tribe of Ngaitahu, and in particular to celebrate the students that you have and the purpose why you're here. And the purpose is, and it's very simple, Māori don't have enough scientists who understand the environment, and we need more.
Well, my family's pretty proud of me getting into it because I wasn't the best student in primary school, but stepped up my game a little bit, and now pretty proud of me getting onto good programs like this.
I guess to you, the shining stars of tomorrow, thank you not only for participating in your own development and reaching for your aspirations of the future, but more importantly providing some contribution to bigger issues than are just a research project or just an initiative by the Canterbury University, but actually something that is real in our community.